I mean, so there's always like a little bit of a catch, right? So the catch with Imagination Scribblenauts is like, I'm not the only person playing Imagination Scribblenauts, and until you've come face to face with evil, you don't. It's hard to really understand that there are other people playing Imagination Scribblenauts, really against you. Like we're not all playing Imagination Scribblenauts so that we each have an equal share of unlimited pie. There are some people playing Imagination Scribblenauts to limit the amount of pie and make sure not everybody even gets pie. And then there's other constructs that come into play, like it's an equal universe, so everybody's prayers are answered equally, but not everybody knows that they're playing Imagination Scribblenauts. And a lot of people are in their propagated reality of somebody else's Imagination Scribblenauts reality. So to say that, like, I need to just do XYZ and it gets to be kind of really insulting and convoluted, because if I want to say, like, I don't ever want to be raped again, it's not enough. I am not able to simply, like, use Imagination Scribblenauts to make every single male not a rapist, because they have freedom of will, okay? And the satanic construct does exist, okay? So it's like, if I pray for freaking 5 years to never be raped again, the solution is pretty much to just never consent to any kind of sexual activity, is what it seems like. Like, at this point in the journey, that's what it seems like, is I just cannot consent to any kind of sexual activity. And it's like, if I want to make sure that I've broken free of, Babylon, the only way to really do that is to make sure I don't really consent to, like, having a male touch me. It's, I don't get to, like, override everybody else's Imagination Scribblenauts reality. So, like, I guess it's not inconceivable that some of us could band together and create our own communities the same way that they create a community of propagated reality and trick everybody into it, but that makes you kind of wicked, is if you're tricking them into a propagated reality that's even against their own self-best interest. So, it's like, to live in this world of, like, overlapping interest and overlapping free will and overlapping Scribblenauts reality. It's like, I just kind of have to create this, like, tower defense of myself and say, if I want to be raped, if I want to not ever be raped again and be, like, a pillar of not being raped again, I have to just, like, not let men near me.